I saw you and Ollie on the Today Show in Australia.
You were in the road.
Don't forget to laugh every day.
Good
morning.
It's our anniversary.
5 years ago today. Actually, in like 8 minutes. Or no, an hour.
In an hour.
Yeah, we got married.
2:30ish.
Yeah.
And look at little Bonesy.
It was an awesome day. And there's the Bonesy boy.
Oh, sorry. And look what we're having for our anniversary. Whoa, that's huge.
I went to this bagel place.
It's called Water Bagels.
Yeah, so we got
Let's see what it is.
ham and Swiss water bagel.
Wow, that's cool. It just looks like a bagel to me.
Yeah.
Cool, let's eat it.
We're sitting by the Christmas tree. There's the Bonesy boy. And it's a fun day because it's our anniversary.
Kiss count.
Ding! Hey guys, we are doing PT. Mary's hooked up to her Avicaz. And we propped up some pillows and stuff to make a Trendelenburg
Bang.
thing. Hospital bed.
Yeah.
So, doing PT, trying to keep these lungs clear.
Yeah.
Or get them clear.
Yeah, that. And I'm nice and prickly and a little bit itchy from the drug.
But we're having a great anniversary being together.
Yeah, we are. Kiss count number 2.
Ding. See you later. Hey guys, it's workout time.
Whew, we did it. 12 minutes. Yay. Ollie, it's our anniversary.
Happy anniversary, Ollie. Just kidding, you weren't even thought of back then.
Weren't even born. All right, it's dinner time. We are having a conglomeration. I'll put the miso soup in the bowl. There we go. The pad thai. And some sushi. And the nice thing is that this will feed us for lunch tomorrow too. Ooh, yeah. Delicious and very happy anniversary. Peter!
That was so good.
You need to put a different sound like a duck quack over your little burp just then.
Okay.
So we just finished our dinner. It was so good.
Yes. It reminds me of when we went on our anniversary to Boca Raton, Florida, and we stayed at a beach
And by
resort.
anniversary, he means honeymoon.
Yes, that thing. We stayed at a beach resort, and we went to all these different restaurants, and we went to Morimoto's sushi bar, and so that was fun, and you're shaking the camera.
Sorry, everybody. Okay, yes, we went to Morimoto's sushi restaurant.
Sushi restaurant, and that was so good. And there was this place called Luca that was really good. What kind of food was that?
That was fancy food.
Fancy food.
So we got a pear gorgonzola salad.
Yeah, we loved that.
We loved
and
it.
we got what did we get? Artichoke? Fried artichoke?
Yes, you're right. And we got, or I don't think it was fried artichoke. It was fried zucchini.
Oh, yeah,
Zucchini chips.
Yep.
Okay, so we got pan-seared scallops.
Oh, yeah. That was
so good.
We had fun on our honeymoon.
We did.
And then there was that time that I got a mai sandwich for lunch.
And he was really, really, really allergic.
Yeah, I pretty much broke out in a rash, took some Benadryl, and passed out for the afternoon.
It was really bad. I was pretty scared. We'd been married for like 4 days, and he's like completely rash, like red everywhere. I was scared. So we were just sitting here, and I coughed, and it was bloody. Not as bad as the other day. So, I don't know. What am I supposed to do?
I was like, your lungs, and then I was trying to figure out what to say about them. Mary's like, they aren't sure. And I think that's a good way to put it. Her lungs just aren't sure right now.
They just aren't sure.
Oh, it's such a rough life.
It's a hard knock life for us.
We just did, Mary did the elliptical, and
A second time.
yeah,
12
second
minutes
time.
each.
And I did the treadmill, and now it is time for Mary's Abicaz, which is the ceftazidime.
Avibactam.
Yes. All right, I'm gonna mix it.
It won't stay stable, like it'll expire if you mix it with the liquid too early in advance, so we have to mix it right before we give the dose. So that's why it has to be mixed from the powder. Okay, so we put a needle on the syringe, jam it into the sterile water. Is it sterile water or saline?
Yeah, sterile water.
Sterile water. Draw out 10 mLs of sterile water.
Don't stab yourself.
And then these flip tops, basically when you flip it off, you don't touch the gray part, so it's still sterile. And then when you stick the needle in, it's still sterile. You squirt the water into the bottle, and there's powder in the bottle, so there's air pressure in the bottle naturally. And so when he stuck the syringe, the empty syringe in, it filled up with air. So then we'll remove that and squirt the air out. And then,
Once this is fully dissolved, which I think it almost is,
okay.
we'll draw it out.
Okay. Pulling all the antibiotic out. Okay. Now we can take the needle off. Take the air out of the syringe. And mixed with the powder, the 10 mLs become 12 mLs. And then this is a pre-filled, pressurized IV bubble. And you take the cap off and squirt the medicine into the saline bubble, or sterile water, I don't know which one it is. And then you screw the cap back on. This is without touching the ends of all these things. Flip it and it's ready. Thanks, babe. Yep.
Now we just hook it up to Mary.
Okay. So,
Oh, I need to get an alcohol wipe.
okay. Thanks. And this is how I clean the end.
Alcohol wipe.
I leave it in the package, that's just how I do it. Okay.
And then
Then
takes her cap and flushes it in the line of saline first.
take the air out. Unclamp. Push the saline in. And my breath smells like saline. It's just like paper thing that holds the cords together.
So the Abicaz goes over 2 hours, so that bubble thing is pressurized to go at, or this thing, I guess, regulates. I don't know if it's the
No,
pressure.
it's this is just an air filter.
Okay, so
Okay,
it,
I think. I don't know. Okay, so then I take the cap off of the IV cord, and without touching anything, you have to keep the ends sterile. And if, like in the hospital, the nurses, when they unhook things, they'll just drop the cap, and then each time they pick it up to hook it back up, they use an alcohol wipe. For me, it's easier for me to just hold it and not touch it to anything, but it's like whatever works for you. Some nurses hold it and don't touch it to anything, other nurses, whatever. So that's that, and that's all you do.
so that'll run for 2 hours, and so at 2 a.m. we will wake up to unhook it and flush it with saline and heparin.
Somebody asked the question, does the doing the vest hurt my needle, which is right here? And the answer is sometimes. I leave the top buckle unbuckled so it doesn't like compress right at the top of my chest where my needle is, but sometimes it gets uncomfortable even without doing that. So I will like pull the vest downward in the front so it pulls it down a little bit. But for the most part, my needle's fine. Even for doing PT, as long as I have like my memory foam pillow right here when I'm laying on my stomach for PT, it kind of cushions the needle enough that it works. But sometimes I notice it feels okay in the moment, but when I get back up, my needle is like in a weird place or it's scratching the back of my port or whatever. So I just have to be careful. So like giving people hugs when my needle is in is dangerous because the needle, which goes straight into the port, the back of the port is metal, so the needle will scratch the back of the port and it feels horrible. So that's one of the reasons I'm excited to try a 1/2 inch needle instead of a 3/4 inch needle, but we're not sure. My port is like, the 1/2 inch needle is just a smidge too small, and the 3/4 inch needle is like way too long. And it's so tricky. There's no perfect needle for my port, but we're trying to find one, so we'll see. Nighttime snack, apples and peanut butter. Just saying. And yes, Oliver is wearing a sock. He had like an itchy part on his paw, so he was licking it. So we put a sock on it. He's so cute. Look at that poodle chest. Sleep well, Bonesy boy.
Okay, guys, one of you guys sent us a tweet and said, "Hey, I'm in Australia and I saw you." She was talking to Mary and said, "I saw you and Ollie on the Today Show in Australia." And we were like, "What? That's crazy." So we looked it up, and sure enough, the video of Mary and Oliver reuniting after 8 months apart. And it was just a precious moment. If you guys haven't seen that video, I'll put a link down in the description. But look, so it's this clip on, like, I guess it's on, like, Lost Pets or something. And, oh wait, there's an advertisement first. But, it's so funny. Like, they found our YouTube video and used it on the Today Show.
I mean, it was for Lost Pets. Number 1, he's not a pet. Number 2, he's not lost.
Yeah.
But reuniting dogs and owners.
Yeah.
That would be accurate.
You know,
Look, here they are.
we love our pets. They usually feel like a part of the family.
Okay, let's fast forward and we'll show you the next part.
So when it does happen, it's a huge relief.
Okay, and then they show it one more time.
Get together the details of your pet. So get a photo, get your microchip details. Make sure your microchip details are up to date as well, which you can do on the phone to register that your pet is chipped with. And then you have to start your phone.
Okay, Mary is laughing because as I was showing you guys the video, I was really focused and I had my hand in a weird position. And so Mary took a picture of my hand.
Oh my goodness.
It wasn't that funny.
It was.
I think you're tired.
I am.
Okay.
But look at that. Just hanging out like this.
Anyways, now Mary and Ollie are famous in Australia.
Hey, thanks for providing the laugh for the day.
No problem.
But I'm not laughing at you. I'm
You're
laughing with you.
Oh man, can you believe we've been married for 5 years?
I can't. And honestly, when we were first married and we were newlyweds, I loved being newlyweds. Like, anywhere we...
Back then, she loved it.
But, like, anywhere we went, it was like, yeah, we just got married 2 months ago. And it was like, this is so new and fun. And now, 5 years, I'm like... so excited to be married for 5 years, 10 years, and be like the old married people, you know? I don't miss being newlyweds.
They're still kind of newlyweds. But,
Really?
I mean, when you compare it to oldlyweds.
That's true. But I just love, like, it isn't just
Yeah, it's true.
1 year, 2 years. It's like 5 years. Plus, we've been together since 2005, so that's 11 years. So... life with you, 11 years with you is amazing, and I'm excited for many more.
Touching.
Oops, sorry.
She just hit me with her IV. All right, we're going to go to bed, and we
will see you tomorrow. Good night.
Wait, let's tell them about our first night. when we got married. So
Not that part.
not that part.